Alright, so today I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on Diablo 4 Season 2 so far. So, essentially, big improvements over the previous season and over the launch of the game in general, but there's still work to do. That's the TLDR. But overall, my biggest issues, right off the top of my head, farming living steel is a little bit annoying with it being time gated within Hell Tides. Another thing, Abattoir of Zir is coming up, and some of these seasonal journey things are just kind of annoying. Mainly defeat every world boss and like defeat world bosses 12 times. Honestly, I haven't even killed a single world boss this whole time simply because last season there was no point. They don't drop anything good. They don't give you any meaningful experience. So I'm not going to stop my nightmare dungeons or my leveling experience or my, Uber push or whatever grinding that I'm doing in order to go and do those because it never seemed meaningful. Now you're telling me I have to like bring up helltides.com or something in order to do that. Depending on what the rewards for Abattoir of Zir are, I might not even bother with that. Not to be negative or anything. I mean, I'll come back next season. I had a blast this season. I honestly played to level 100, so it's not like, I'm quitting the game or whatever. I'm just talking about some of the things that I think could improve. Like, I think the world bosses could possibly drop things like Living Steel. I think they could possibly drop things like Malignant Hearts and stuff like that. Maybe the seasonal journey at the very end, the cash that you get, instead of just a bunch of potent blood and nothing else, maybe it could give some of the blood that's used to summon Zir. Maybe we could get like some living steel, some malignant hearts, some glyph XP, some things out of the season journey that actually make it worthwhile to go and chase doing all those world bosses and all the things that don't really give you that much bang for your buck, essentially, in terms of time. The way that you farm living steel is just kind of annoying. Just that whole time gate, I feel like Helltide should be constant, just the same way that this is right here. It should change locations and everything, but I don't think that it should be, once every 2 hours or hour and a half or whatever type of time frame that's on. I also think that the dungeons for nightmare dungeons and everything, like, we need more variety. I'm tired of just like run here, pick this up, put it down over here. I don't really like that whole chore list style dungeon. I want a little bit more variety, and I want to be able to, like even this is more fun than doing a nightmare dungeon. I just don't like that whole chore stuff. I'd rather have it be more challenge based rather than, you know, I'm getting off screened by archers, but I have to run into a bubble and hide from a lightning thing that's gonna hit me and one shot me no matter what. But the archers also one shot me, so I'm just dead if I'm in the line of sight of an off screen archer. Like things like that are just annoying to me. That's not challenging, that's tedious. So that's one of the things that I've been thinking about. Um, just making some things feel more meaningful, whether it's the world boss, whether it's like doing the whispers. Like, I hate doing the whispers and then going to the tree and then it drops me like a hand or a head or something. I can never get the hearts to drop. And then when you want to go and like re-roll these, you can't re-roll them into hearts. You just have to get RNG to get the hearts to drop. And in the meantime, farming that after you're already 100 or whatever, it's just kind of like boring at that point. You kind of get sick of it. Maybe that's the reason to create a new character or whatever. But then something like these vampiric powers that I've leveled every single one of up, they don't even carry over to my other characters. So that's another thing. It doesn't really make me feel like, it makes me feel like I just did a whole lot of work in vain for no reason other than the sake of giving Activision Blizzard time on a like time logged on the game. Like, I got an email earlier this season Season 1, literally, kind of hard to see that. 250 hours played in Season 1. So, I mean, if anything, a lot of their decisions are because they want to get more hours logged, which I can't blame them, but just don't do it in such a manipulative way. All in all, I would say the game's headed in the right direction. It just needs more time, more seasons for the itemization to get more fleshed out, for there to be more in game mechanics and activities, things better than just nightmare dungeons, more ways to earn certain materials and things of that nature, more ways to farm in game gear, more in game in general, and then just it's just going to take more time and feedback from the community. Hope everybody has a great weekend and a great day. Appreciate you watching. Let me know your thoughts down below.